Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel, tap the notification bell, I'd appreciate it majorly. Just saw the story this morning. My wife saw it too. She was telling me about it a little bit. But it happened yesterday of the three persons that drowned or were found in a pool of a yard in New Brunswick. Three people have died, a 62-year-old man and a mother and a daughter. The daughter's 8 years old, the mom is 32 years old. I don't think the identities of any of them have been released yet, even though there is pictures of other family members who were home at the time. I believe, most of the reporting on this is from witness accounts that it all started yesterday, where the police were called when a neighbor heard loud screams or loud screaming from at least one or two people. And when the police arrived, initially I think neighbors said to reporters that they had thought it was as a result of a bad fall or something like that. But when the police arrived, they found three people in the pool. Like I said, an 8-year-old, a 32-year-old, and that's the 8-year-old's mother, and I believe the 8-year-old is a girl. I'm almost certain it is mother-daughter. And a 32-year-old man who's another family member. I don't know that it's necessarily a grandfather. It wasn't labeled that way. It could be an uncle, could be anything. Were found unresponsive in the pool. And neighbors had told reporters that the family just moved into the home. It's a pretty nice upper middle class home with a pretty large, what it looks like is an above ground pool. Maybe it's partially below ground, but it looks like a big above ground pool, but it's really big. It's not like the usual above ground pool that's just one circle. It was large, almost, probably 40 feet in length, 20 by 40, something like that. And but the three persons were found unresponsive. They were given CPR at the scene, but all three were pronounced dead at the home. And the neighbors reported that, like I said, the family just moved into the home a month ago, but that an electrician, or not an electrician, the pool had just been serviced recently. And basically the family was very excited about, their new home and using the pool probably for the first time. I don't know if that was the very first time that they used it or what. It's very possible that it was. And, people were basically just starting to piece together that it's very, very possible that, they were all three electrocuted. And what I, again and again in the various reports, NBC New York, CBS, there are reports that neighbors heard a loud scream or loud screaming. And my guess is either, the 8-year-old daughter and possibly the 62-year-old man had been electrocuted, and the mother discovered them, and and what it's so awful. But and many times in these cases, because people, it's just their instinct to go help, they go in after them, and it's very possible that you never know. It could have been that the 8-year-old went in first, and then the 62-year-old man went in right after her, and then the mother discovered them and went in right after them. And there's not, when they're being electrocuted, the only thing you can do is to cut the electricity, and going in after them it's absolutely futile. You can't save them. You're going to die too. And I wouldn't be surprised if those screams were first the mother discovering that and then going right in after them, and that it killed her too. Yeah. It's just terrible, devastating. You do see pictures of other family members who were home at the time. It was probably for the weekend, even though this was Monday. This was yesterday. I don't know what time of day this was. I'm sure it was during the day because they were just going to go swimming. So, and it's in New Brunswick, New Jersey, which is North Jersey. It's right outside New York City. I don't know, by 30 miles or something, maybe a little less. It's obviously a terrible shame, terrible, horrendous. And that's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.